I was so much younger then. Now, some of you at the front and some of you eagle-eyed lot will notice I have a zit on my head tonight. Well spotted. But before I carry on torturing you with my puns, I've got a few notices I should mention tonight. First of all, this is not a family-friendly show, so if you don't like swearing, fuck off. If you don't like religious jokes, God help you. And if you don't like sex jokes, blow me. Okay. The second announcement is, you notice on your tables you have little truth or dare papers there. So, the reason for that, during the show, what I like to do is, if you want to, of course, I'm not going to, pick your gun point to do them, but, I just basically, if you just fill them out, and then what I will do, during the show, if you can put the truths into the cap of truth, and the dares into the daring beanie over here. And then we shall find out how cruel and horrible you all are at the end of the show. So, chances are you're probably all going to do truth, but if you do a dare, I promise, and I cross my heart with this, I promise your embarrassment will be funny. Okay? So, probably you don't know me, I should probably introduce myself a bit. My name is, of course, Richard Newnham. And I don't know if it's because my name is Richard, I don't know, but apparently every time people mention my name, a certain four-letter word comes to mind. A word that has the words D, I, and K in it. Yeah, you guessed it. That word is, of course, kind. But I should also mention, as if the red Welsh rugby top hasn't given it away, I am actually from Wales. To be precise, I'm from a place called Rhondda and Taff. Oh, thank you, got some Rhondda and Taff in your audience. But to be even more precise, I'm from a part of Rhondda and Taff called Church Village. Yeah, hey, thank you. Which, as you can imagine, is the perfect place for an atheist to live. So, but as you can imagine, me and religion don't get on very well much. I remember when me and my wife were trying to find a place to get married, we tried the church, and remember the priest, they said, "Remember, my son, the Lord is here to save our souls." Okay, which arseholes does he want to save first? But as you get, just kind of, probably, as you imagine, I'm a pander and a storyteller, but I've tried other kinds of humour in the past. We even tried some deadpan humour. But as I can gather from that reaction, that didn't pan out very well, did it? But anyway, I digress. I am from Church Village, and the estate I live in is quite a peaceful estate, but the estate next door is a bit rough, and you can hear them sometimes at night. They're like, "You fuck off! You fuck off! Give me the sweets or I'll smash your fucking face in!" Honestly, you thought primary school could be so noisy. I should also mention that we actually have a new member of the family as well. We got a dog we have as well, which is, thank you. But it's not like, I remember, because she's a crossbreed, she is, and you've heard of crossbreeds, haven't you? A Labrador and a poodle is a Labradoodle, a Cock Spaniel and a poodle is a Cockapoo, a Bulldog and a Shih Tzu is a bullshit, well, you get the idea. One time a friend of mine told me they had a cross between a Cock Spaniel and a Bulldog, but it's just a Cock and Bull story, really. So, but, it's had a long time, because sometimes we take her around to this bit of grass, public land, but the neighbours are very territorial about it, these old neighbours. They remind me of, that slug monster from Monsters, Inc.? That's what they remind me of. They're like, "I'm always watching you, Richie. Always watching." First time I tried that joke. But anyway, I was doing that, and I was trying to teach my dog some tricks. I was going like, okay, so Lily, sit, 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 sit. And from almost immediately, as soon as she heard that, she did a massive shit all over the grass. Now, I don't know if she misheard me, or she thought I was possessed by the spirit of Sean Connery. Willie, shit. Listen, Willie, I will not kill you again. Shit. Sorry, I forgot where I was at. Just going to check my cue card a minute. Oh, right, okay, yeah, I remember. So, something else you should know about me as well. I also have autism, which, I don't need to mention this, but I just thought I'd mention it so you feel guilty every time you don't laugh at any of my jokes. But, to be more precise, I have Asperger's, which is a form of autism, or as some people say, Asperger's, which yeah, I've heard it say, pronounced like that. Let me just clarify a few things. Asperger's is a form of autism. Asperger's is a new and interesting sexual position. Don't Google that. Also, I mean, sometimes I wonder things about myself. Like, I often wonder mad, amazing things. Like, for instance, I wondered, for instance, before I knew they were a band, I thought AC/DC was just Donald Trump's best attempt at the alphabet. And I wondered as well, many things like, would a chicken omelette be considered a family reunion? Oh, I've lost the vegan crowd. But also, I mean, like, sometimes I think, if you haven't gathered by now, my maturity level is, sometimes I wonder about my maturity level. Like, one time, any vegans, by the way, in the audience? Oh no, they must have gone after that joke. But yeah, I went to my wife to the supermarket and went past the vegan aisle. I'm not a vegan, as you can probably guess, but went past the vegan aisle and we saw these particular sausages, and they were called, I swear to you, I've not made this up, it's absolutely true, these vegan sausages called Little Willies. So I imagine that was my response to that. I was like, and I was trying to get my wife's attention. Have you seen Little Willies? Have you seen Little Willies? Yes, every time you stand naked in front of the mirror. But I sometimes wonder, like, because I'm approaching the ripe old age of 35 now, and sometimes I wonder about my aging mix. I think about the past. I remember when I used to go on holiday. I think about my honeymoon. I remember I used to go on holiday, and I remember, like, I used to go to the cocktail bar, and I say, like, oh yeah,